Hello, everyone and everywhere, whoever was or will be. I'm Red Runner, and today I'm joined by Hyper Starman and Willow again. Fiery Willow, that
Hello,
is.
hello, chat.
So, is this like the God of Wrath from the one Adam versus Apocalypse track?
Oh,
Yes.
Ooh. Anyways, I can't wait to watch the
I
biggest,
love lore like that. Speaking of lore,
I can't wait to watch the biggest number 2 episode of all time. It lost twice on 2 polls as it got second, and it's appearing on the second month on the second day as the second longest episode of all time. Ooh.
that's why they had
Yeah.
to make the exception. That's why they had to make the exception to get me in here, because 2 is actually my favorite number, so I like
Yeah.
belong here.
And it's also my second favorite matchup. Ooh.
It's like they planned this all along.
Yeah, this was totally planned, guys.
Get it, guys. That's like a reference to a Sony thing the DB did. That's like relevant. I love
Mhm.
relevant references.
I guess just to
And-
speedrun this, because I'm
I
not
love
sure.
speedrunning.
I'm not sure any of us are necessarily that invested in the debate itself. Hyper probably more than the rest. Us.
I used to, but then like I got busy, so I haven't been paying attention much.
Well, long
Read
story
the-
short, they are both supremely powerful. Kratos way more so than most people are aware of. Like,
Kratos is stronger
cosmically
than you think?
powerful.
Bro can't cut down a tree. What are you talking about?
Have you considered where the tree scales?
True!
But if
That's
he
a
had Lord
tough-ass
Kratos,
tree.
but if he had Lord Kratos and like suited up in his invisible armor, then I could think he could manage. Although he
It
did
is
beat up
funny
Reed.
how people call him...
what if
People
what
people call him Lore Kratos almost as like a dig or a nickname. I don't even know what you would call it, but it's funny because, as many people brought up, some of this stuff is in the game.
Yeah, like it's like some of the stuff that like people say is lore is just like this is just stuff that they usually analyze. Like in the preview, that's just stuff that they analyze. I don't know why that's called lore when it's like this, the typical stuff they analyze for other characters.
the issue that people take with this that I have observed essentially boils down to what people interpret as Kratos the man versus Kratos the idea. DB writing staff, give me a post-analysis that properly covers this and doesn't leave people unsatisfied like Omnidoc, and my life is yours.
We'll see if we manage that. But yeah.
It comes down to like I guess I read the blog and it was basically split. It came down to if you think one is stronger than the other. So basically, the big feats I think were like the chalk explosion and the Yggdrasil tree. That's just what the new blog said. I have not been paying attention enough, but that's what they said. So whatever, we'll see who wins. I wouldn't mind either one winning. I think they're both pretty awesome. They're like my favorite characters of all time. They're definitely up there.
And this is one of the few matchups where I don't know that you can really make an argument for either one being inherently more narratively satisfying. I say that for a good few matchups, but I don't know. These two, I feel like you could go either way on that.
So I am excited to see.
Disregarding all the nerd god debates, I am expecting Asura to probably be my favorite character of the ones that he uses this year. So, no,
Let's
I'm
see.
chilling. I'm locking in.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Well, yeah. It's not up to us. It's up to these guys, and we might get it right, we might get it wrong. I don't know. But either way, let's start our show.
That's the thing. I know that one.
Whoa.
I am curious how the fight's going to get for them from point A to point B.
Versus Asura. The Ghost of Sparta.
That's the render.
Destructor. Because sometimes you just want to punch a god in the face. He's whiz.
I agree.
Yeah, I guess
It's
so.
our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. In the beginning, the Primordials waged war across existence.
Okay. Wow, that one was not on screen very long.
The universe.
Something about like
All official
alternate-
material is being included unless it contradicts. I'm pretty sure that was what it was saying.
From Uranus's strike.
Something about
My
career statements.
my eye was immediately drawn to the B is for boy part.
Was born from violence.
Starting the whole messy cycle. Uranus
Not
was
villains.
overthrown by his Titan son, Kronos, who was overthrown by his
Hold on,
Olympian son, Zeus, who battled his own son,
Mhm.
Kratos.
As a classic bastard child of Zeus, Kratos was left
Zeus
among
having no
Spartans
beard in that is so
far
cursed.
exceeding all
Yeah,
among
No
dislike
beard?
Sackboy? Dislike Sackboy doesn't want to talk about it.
Until finally cornered by ruthless
PlayStation All Stars.
What's your problem, bro?
PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
And my life is yours. A deal.
Yay.
And Kratos was
Hey.
joined at the bone with the Blades of Chaos, a set of chain swords and basically a badass whirlwind of flame and steel.
But Ares had a scheme.
Hmm.
While doing work for his god,
What is he
Kratos
plotting?
accidentally murdered his
What
own
is-
family. Permanently
See-
marked
What
the
was he
ashes of his
plotting?
wife and
I
daughter.
genuinely
He was
don't
forever
understand what
Ghost
the
of Sparta.
goal behind that was.
To make him a great
Oh,
warrior.
New god of war.
Trolling.
How does killing your family do that?
Fear as the new god of war took out his rage on all.
Trolling.
Well, I mean, I guess it kind of worked, huh?
Fear out of it, too.
With Poseidon's trident and Icarus'
Yeah.
wings, Kratos
It's not
dominates
stupid
both
if it
sea
works.
and sky. He also has a tendency to
Oh, that's a
carry
lot of
multiple
weapons.
severed heads, like Medusa's.
And the claws of Hades
Oh.
could steal souls.
I hear a lot of people say he technically doesn't have a lot of these anymore.
Neither Perseus or
Yeah, just
Hercules
specifically,
was
he only has the
nor
Norse ones
was
now.
Helios, the sun god capable of moving
But I
stars
feel
and
like they're
spreading
probably
light
just gonna
across the
include
entire
everything because that's more
He
fun.
fought Atlas, the
Hmm.
Titan of strength, who broke the
I
rules
think
of
just having
the
Norse is fine.
universe. So
I mean,
Kratos
they're talking about all of this, so...
on his own instead.
And he can do
Like,
it
in the
with
animation,
one
I mean.
hand,
Is-
according to the novelization.
Even his
I'm pretty sure the
Kratos
things we've seen of it already
the guy who overthrew the primordial that
have shown some
existence.
Greek
Causing
looking
shockwaves
stuff.
that moved over a quadrillion times faster than light.
Yeah.
Frankly, incomprehensible.
I love numbers.
Universal
Who proved a
stuff.
serious challenge until Kratos drew perhaps his ultimate weapon, the Blade of Olympus.
He can make
The
more
thing.
But yeah, that's the thing, Hyper. They are focusing so much on the Olympian weapons that...
and can pull enough to even
And Valhalla is able to summon it afterward.
father like son.
Even while Kratos ultimately released hope
Oh.
in the Greek world,
Yeah, he's basically
the
saying he
only
can just
people
have it in the current
annihilating
God of War.
everything.
So it might just be Blades of Chaos and Blade of
Unstoppable,
Olympus.
non-stop killing and sex
And he also has the
more
axe.
killing. And
Well,
yet,
no, that...
he couldn't
I
be
meant
more
from
impressed.
this...
His
Oh,
wife
okay.
and daughter were still gone. What was he to do?
He didn't know. He wandered aimlessly for years, somehow
IDK.
stumbling into Norse mythology where he met Faye, his second wife. Good start, buddy.
Kratos had a new lease on life, but he could not
Agree.
escape his past mistakes.
There's a reason he hid his swords in a dingy basement. Even so, Faye insisted he could.
I
do
don't wanna
better.
play with you
So
anymore.
He became a dad to a new boy.
Easily the toughest task he ever undertook, especially after Faye unfortunately died of a mysterious illness.
Damn it, not again.
Van.
But hey, it wasn't Kratos' fault this time, and Faye left the tools he'd need
Yay.
to keep the boy safe.
It's
including-
the way he just keeps...
It's got the same aura as Bowser's dark magic.
Mjolnir itself.
Thor wishes Mjolnir
Uh-oh.
was-
Did they just say said to rival when they were showing it physically rivaling?
That's fear. It can be
Yeah, we don't know for
Kratos'
sure.
hand from a distance, and it even shatters souls.
Kratos may have once been a
Oh.
sword of vengeance, but with his new weapons and a new purpose, he stood as a shield against the godly Aesir.
Too bad he just can't help but get in trouble with gods. But now he knew how to control his anger.
Which is even more important than it sounds. Kratos' Spartan rage summons an inner
Yeah.
strength with magical properties.
The GIF.
He can even get so pissed off that he straight up heals himself. That seems like
I
the
mean-
opposite of what should happen.
Not all anger is problematic. and Kratos
That's
still
just
plenty
such
of
a
new weapons and
strange
relics
way to
channel
phrase
his
it, but
rage.
yeah,
Like the
yeah.
drop
Yeah.
earring, which can summon a bunch
It's
of
called
rage spirits.
self-control.
They can absorb all types of energy and blast it back. He even has relics and magic that can warp space and slow down time.
Naturally, he contested with the strongest of the Norse gods, including the god of thunder Thor, who was powerful enough to fight the fire giant Surtur and the world serpent Jormungandr at the same time.
Oh, and that fire giant would be the
That's a
cause
lot.
of actual Ragnarok. You can't defeat me.
Oh,
Thor.
no.
I know.
Oh god, hella
Well,
gross.
not
You're from
exactly.
Marvel
Freyr,
Rivals.
the rain god,
Uh-oh.
fought off Ragnarok for a considerable time on his own, and the sheer power of Ragnarok shook Yggdrasil down to its very roots.
That's the world.
Yeah.
Tree, which is like
Uh-oh.
a literal tree that connects the whole universe.
According to Freya,
There it is, the tree.
existence supports all of creation.
Did he lift the entire tree off the
Every
ground?
strand transcending time
I don't know.
and
I think we might have to
space.
wait a bit for them to
Everything
elaborate.
comes back to the tree.
So
It's funny, they
like
said
Kratos
universe
lives in a
there.
really,
I figured
really,
they would go,
really
like,
big
multiverse
treehouse.
angle with
In his
it,
quest
but,
to free the Norse world, Kratos reclaimed
you,
all
making it
weapons
universal
that
just makes it the
with
same
his
as the
sins,
feat from earlier,
even
doesn't
picking
it?
up the blade of
Oh?
Olympus once again.
Even better, he actually got
Shovel
to
Knight
meet
mention.
Dad. And now the boy is a man.
Shovel Knight.
Every time, every time.
Kratos made a lifetime of mistakes, but this future would be different. He'd be more than he was in the past. Not just a god of war, but a leader, a father, and a defender. A god of hope.
Alright.
Battle
Awesome.
is sponsored by Robin Hood.
Kinda
what
I was
gonna lie,
good.
Wiz.
Robin Hood Gold, you can now enjoy
You wanna
free
invest
treatment,
stocks?
receiving a 3% IRA match on retirement contributions.
Maybe.
Oh my
The
god.
privileges of the
I don't know.
Retirement.
Stock market.
Can they,
Anyone
can they,
playing this game
can they,
cares about the stock market.
can they shut down the crypto part, though? I think that would be kind of funny.
Listen, no, the crypto part's fine. It's NFTs we dislike, Willow. Maintain target.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Investing involves risk. Rate subject
Sorry,
to
I'm
change.
Greek Kratos. My rage is not controlled yet.
Gold at $5 a month for 1 year from first match,
Okay, but what about Lord
IRA for
Kratos?
5 years. Go to robinhood.com/boost.
I can never be him.
National average savings account
Damn.
interest rate claim is based on data from the FDIC as of November 18th, 2024. Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC.
You know, it's funny,
Everybody
you
knows
guys
that
mentioned
Lore. Everybody knows
you
that
guys
Lore
mentioned
Willow
the
is like
new
wall
blog
level.
a couple times. I just will mention I didn't get a chance to read that at all, so I don't know what update info it is.
From the depths of Naraka after
Locking in.
12,000 years.
Asura's Math Kai? What the hell is that?
Huh.
He's free to punch
Arr, 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 arr.
everything dumb enough to get in his way. He was the demigod
He is
of
powerful.
wrath.
He punches the best.
Asura.
It's so weird to
It's
see him
true.
with normal
It's
eyes.
true.
And you know I'm
Asura
right.
served as defender of humanity against the
True, true,
It's true. Look at that. Look at that bottom line. It's true. It's true.
Likes hot spring
It's peak,
peepees.
I'm afraid.
Mantra.
By
Oh.
advancing technology with mantra, the Guardian Generals became essentially hyper-powerful mystic cyborgs. They could each harness mantra
Yeah.
through a different emotional affinity. For August, it was greed. For Yasha, it was melancholy.
I'll give you one chance to guess what Asura's is.
By tapping
I don't know. I don't know.
Asura can take many forms for battle, like the six-armed Vajra, a state powerful enough
How
to
many
support
arms?
the embodiment of the planet's will and the source of the Goma, Vlitra.
But he wasn't angry enough to put Goma Vlitra down for good.
I think it's
At
funny.
least not yet.
He does have a lot of forms, but all they do is punch harder than the last one. Maybe punch lasers occasionally.
Even more mad, right?
Or punch fist
Funny
lasers.
you should say
That's
that.
yeah, that's what I.
First off,
Yeah.
Asura is not
Yeah.
some one-dimensional
No,
anchor.
as in
In
the
myth,
punches.
What if
he punches are fists.
Asura's forms ask the question? What if you get punched better than the best?
But also a husband with a daughter,
And Mithra has the unique power to supercharge mantra energy.
which gave Asura's prideful
Hi,
commander
Mithra.
Deus
Post Mithra in
an
chat.
idea. If he could weaponize Mithra, literally wiring her up to a super weapon, the Guardian Generals could maybe finally end Goma Vlitra for good.
Well,
I appreciate the use of maybe there.
along with that. So Deus framed Asura for killing the Emperor.
I don't know. It's an idea. Who cares, man?
Just straight up killed him. What a dick.
But true to his nature, Asura was literally too angry to die. So long as a
Oh.
body remains,
No, seriously, it's so weird seeing him with normal
out of
eyes.
Naraka, a sort of limbo
He
underworld
had them.
in life
Oh,
and death.
hi, Asura music.
Supposing from a
I love that they can use it here.
Royalty
No.
free, apparently.
All
Uh,
purpose in mind.
Yeah.
The gods
But still.
say. Oh yeah, they're
It
calls
feels
themselves
nice.
gods now. Turns out they're all assholes who started sacrificing thousands of
Oh yeah,
people to try
they're
to
gods
power.
now.
So Asura got really, really pissed off.
And through his rage, Asura's power exploded.
Are we sure they used enough realies?
Giants like ragdolls, shatter whole moons, and destroy a fellow deity, Wyzen.
Who could dwarf the planet and wreck it? with
Here it is, guys.
thunder.
Here's the thing.
And this.
The
Here's the
funny
only
shot.
thing that, like, here's the only thing that, bare minimum, 70% of Asura fans know about.
Himself with mantra to fly, harden his fist to break steel, fire explosive energy blasts.
And headbutt you so hard you wish you could die even faster. The dude literally stockpiles anger into a burst of energy.
There is no
that can
part of
one-shot even the
it's MF that it isn't wrathfully lethal.
Yeah, no,
Asura's vengeance quest wasn't all shouting and explosions, though. I mean,
it's mostly.
But he also tried to protect people from the gods, including a
And that's
girl
why he's the GOAT!
very much
The
fond
GOAT!
of his own daughter.
Yeah, Asura's
Aw.
the kind of guy who wants to be a great dad, but all he knows how to do is punch anything that upsets his kid. Like that one dad that knocks out a ref at a little game.
Then the gods
What is that
killed
even
Asura,
from?
Along with her whole village, sparking Asura to
That
unleash
clip.
his berserker aura.
You know how the guys
I'm surprised
it
they
called?
even mentioned
What's it-
that.
what's it called? Hoodwinked or something? Is that what it's called?
Is it hoodwinked? Okay.
Built up enough mantra to match him, even though they've been building up energy for thousands of years. Seriously, guys, you're pissing off the guy who literally gets more powerful the angrier he gets. What do you think was gonna happen?
Yet even in berserker,
Oh.
He has
think about it
punching,
like
he has
that.
lasers, and he has punch lasers. That's all he needs.
Ooh.
Arms, and they're big and glowy now. The man can launch so
Oh.
much angry mantra, he wiped out the god's whole space fleet in seconds.
Asura's anger raised to levels so high even he couldn't contain it, scorching him into his wrath form.
Even though it hurts us,
That's the important part.
This form is still perfect for absolutely shit-stomping a snobby demigod's face in. It's okay though. His brother-in-law punched the edge out of him.
Yasha saw the error of the
Oh.
sacrifices and teamed up with Asura for a coup against Deus.
Awesome. They're
Peak.
bros again. Just like that, for Asura to hit his former boss with so much mantra that he burst. Then dive into the planet's core to obtain power equal to 1,000 arms. His mantra form. Finally, a power capable
Super
of
Saiyan 1000 looking
big
ass.
planet-busting blast.
Deus was defeated and Gaia was saved. Yet Asura's wrath hadn't been quelled.
Oh, they said it.
Turns out that spider that guided him was actually
That's why, Dad.
Chakra Vartan, the creator of mantra and the entire universe.
And everyone's
Oh.
suffering was part of his plan to make Asura his heir. Chakra kidnapped Mithra, because of course he did, and tested Asura in the form of a massive golden Buddha statue. Check out the size of it! That thing can literally hold a galaxy in its palm. Naturally, Asura and the statue threw hands.
Enter the Mantra Reactor. Capable of holding 7 trillion souls, Asura instead used it as a vessel for a far greater power.
Oh, look at those quick time events.
Rage. Yes, Asura could show the world his real colors.
Everyone from the humans to the 7 deities to Chakra
There's just something
Vartan saw
different.
Asura's
Oh, that's-
anger as
about
That's a
it.
cute
a
edit.
sword for tyranny. When
This
that
is
was
cinema.
never
This might be
who he
cinema.
was, His rage was really a shield to protect humanity, and most of all, his daughter.
A shield
Fucking
larger
in.
than a planet.
I want you all to
Unbound by
keep
his
in
past
mind,
limits,
this
Asura's
analysis is
ultimate
longer than
Destructor form
Joker's.
effortlessly punched through asteroids larger than
Uh.
planet-sized lasers moving
I mean, it's
through
Asura, so awesome, but, like,
light. You know,
I don't like thinking about Joker anymore.
That was a big number they gave there.
Understandably impressed and offered
Fought
Asura a
Akuma
Yeah,
chance
let-
to
this
take
standstill.
place. Asura
Who else did he fight? You do a standstill, Hyper. Who else is there?
right into Chakra's
Our favorite little
He
Scrunkly?
was gonna let some god trample over more worlds. Instead, he literally beat the QTEs out of God, obliterating
Yep.
his plan.
He's the GOAT.
But with Chakra Vartan dead, so was the concept of mantra itself. Those who depended on it could not survive, including Asura.
Hey, as long as Mithra was fine, it was worth it. Besides, he'll reincarnate millions of years later, still kicking ass. Ready to
Ah.
smack a random
This is awesome, by the way.
or Ryu, right in the balls.
It's interesting. Despite the dangers of uncontrolled anger,
Damn.
Asura's wrath gave him the power to save everything. All because of just one thing.
Some bastard made his daughter cry, so they had to pay. Now that's a god I can get behind.
Yep.
All right, all right.
It's
Prize
it's cinema.
Picks. I don't actually know what Prize Picks is. I don't have a funny quip for that one.
It's the fantasy thing from the last
fantasy
thing.
football?
They showed Jake Paul the last time they advertised this thing.
All right, so fantasy football.
They might
Okay.
they might talk about the Super Bowl. If Saquon Barkley's on screen, I'm gonna smile.
I don't know a single thing about football or fantasy, so
What was that one guy's name in that one basketball?
Where is
game?
it?
I forget
There
his
he
name.
is. There he is. I'm smiling. Why did he have to be on the same page as Mahomes though? Get him out of here.
What about Tony Snell? 0 points, 0 passes, 0 blocks.
Oh, don't.
Basketball memes are so funny.
LeBron James was in.
you know, I do
the
find
thing
it funny
last
that
time
these
they advertised this. I
companies
hope
that
he's in it this
sponsor them
time.
do just have to give out the promo code DEATH.
Run your game.
I don't know why, but thinking about that is
if they
funny.
had
Oh no.
yeah,
Through all possibilities.
if they had any, never mind all that. It's locking in time.
Cinema?
Oh. Mhm.
Ooh.
Invite me into the atmosphere. Let me truly feel it. I need this, man.
Oh. I like that text.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh wait, is this like Valhalla? Huh?
He has all of his stuff on him.
Wait, that's
The
the
motif.
Asura.
I hear it.
enemies. What's going on?
It's true then. The god of war is on Gaia. But not for long. You do not want this fight.
All right.
Oh my god, he sounds almost exactly like Asura.
We're in for something special here.
And the Kratos actor also
Get
has
him.
that growl down pat.
Yeah. He's a big Kratos guy, so I can expect that.
This is.
Yep, he got the yelling down.
Yeah. And keep pushing.
All
Let
right,
me
and we're
feel
splitting.
this
We're
wrath.
splitting the earth
That's
already.
a God of War 4 thing. That's a God of War 4 thing. Also, I hear the motif.
Yeah. Now it's real. Another personnel. Yes, yes.
God.
Give me the motifs. Give me everything.
You let your wrath consume you. I have been down that road before.
I.
Very well.
I know you. I know what you see.
I played these
You're
games
me.
before.
I've played these games before.
You're literally me. Okay, sorry, I'm not.
For real, for real. Yes. Oh man. Oh
Ooh,
man.
the Lords. Oh.
I saw those teardrops.
Did they just
Here's
make
the,
like a...
here's the part where he locks into Lord Kratos. I Let me feel it.
I think he locked in.
The energy, the wrath, everything.
Okay, yeah, they're
He's
doing
doing
the
the Wiser
thing.
thing.
They're doing the
Oh.
thing.
Why isn't the thing? Oh, wait,
Give it
Wait,
everything.
wait. Is it?
Show me the shot.
Yes, he's doing the thing.
Exactly the thing. Yes.
They knew we needed the shot.
I like how the music is very Asura and modern God of War.
Not the javelin throw.
But you deserve
Ooh.
a worthy end.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, he's doing the God of War thing.
yeah.
And there's the Blade of Olympus. Now we'll see how well that actually worked.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm? Ooh.
You are a monster no longer. I never was.
Alright.
That was cute.
I do appreciate Devil Artemis definitely locked in for those
Oh, hey.
money
I remember
shots.
I remember that. No, it's like.
He sees it.
Yeah, no, I see that.
Well, I guess Asura's wrath really
Thank
is
you so
gone.
much for pausing
Sure
at the very
this is
end
how
to
it
let in a
go.
moment to
The
breathe.
monster can
That's
pull up stars.
that's all I
Has
needed.
Some amazing displays of apocalyptic destruction. But the full scope of their speed, experience, versatility, and power sheds a surprising
Okay,
light.
versatility is not surprising at all. Let's be real.
Kratos is quick, but he never dodged a universe-crossing laser.
That doesn't mean he couldn't. Remember, as usual, we look at these characters at their peak, free from gameplay restrictions.
Yeah, we're looking at everything in canon, and Kratos fought and killed Helios, the sun god.
From the moment he's introduced, Helios is emphasized to be immensely powerful. Without Helios, darkness would shroud everything. His light was fast enough to illuminate the entire underworld while Kratos sailed through it, taking a few hours at
He
most.
outspeed the concept of light itself.
But that's consistent with the shockwaves the primordials caused.
Kratos could survive in
Arguments can be
space.
made for which is faster, the primordial
Mhm,
shockwaves or
mhm.
chakra
God, why
waves
are so many
intergalactic
games just
waves.
novelized?
Since it's so
I don't-
close, It's safest to assume their speeds
Ooh.
are generally even.
But what does speed
Mhm.
matter if you don't know how to use it? Let's cover experience. Asura lived across centuries, obviously a lot longer than Kratos.
And while Kratos eventually learned to control his rage, Asura pretty much always had that control.
So Asura
Yeah, no, that's kind of funny to think
Yeah.
about.
But when it comes to versatility, he couldn't match all the weapons and abilities Kratos had.
Sure, Asura's quite
Yeah.
skilled and a monster at martial arts, but his fighting style mostly relies on one thing.
A whole
Punching.
lot of punching.
Kratos' weapons, magic, runes, relics, and even his rage
And yeah,
give him
time
far more
slowing.
options in combat, slowing down time, healing injuries, and most importantly, multiple weapons that could drain a variety of energies, like mantra.
Yeah, when Asura loses all his mantra energy, that's it for him. So the Dropnir spears and the Blade of Olympus gave Kratos exactly what he needed. Versatility, and multiple ways to finish this for good before Asura just comes crawling back out of the underworld.
If he could, Asura's resurrections take years or whole centuries, days at best.
But all this
Yeah.
assumes Kratos could match Asura's crazy strength. All roads lead to power, which should go to Asura, right? Look at what he can do! If this came down to who made the bigger kaboom,
Oh, God.
he'd kick Kratos' ass in 2 seconds.
Yeah,
But
the
a closer
manga.
examination of their feats reveals the truth.
At his peak, Asura overpowered Chakravartin, annihilating that cosmic golden god.
By measuring the dimensions of Chakravartin's body and scaling it up to match the size of this galaxy-eclipsing statue, we can determine its volume. Add in the density of gold, for good measure assuming the form is solid throughout, and its mass far exceeds not just our galaxy, but our entire observable universe.
Awesome.
I love incomprehensible math.
This is like the first universal feat.
That's the first universal feat that didn't just straight up destroy the universe, I think.
It's a calc. It's one based off a calc, which is funny.
Obviously a bit of a different beast than Kratos, but what really matters is what Freyr did.
Right, Freyr, a god comparable to Kratos, held back Ragnarok's power for a significant time.
So Kratos should be capable of the same level of power, or even more.
Using an official map and knowing the world tree's branches encompass all of existence, we can measure its size and volume.
And we know this map is accurate because it shows these two realms conjoined, which we see in game.
Even if we assume the tree of the realms is only 1% solid, a significant lowball that Kratos should easily scale above, shaking such an incomprehensibly large structure would require enough force to destroy our universe's mass energy 9 million times over.
That's almost
Okay.
100 times
Sorry, I'm just
greater
looking
than
at the
Chakravartin's destruction.
Yes.
sidebar.
This isn't some
That's just an
one-off
interesting
outlier.
trivia.
I mean,
But could Kratos lift it off the ground?
doesn't sound too different from
No,
I don't know.
probably not.
The thing is, it's easy to think that we never see Kratos do anything that matches Asura, but we do. Helios' speed matches Chakravartin, and Kratos outsped him. Atlas is strong enough to lift all of reality, and Kratos overpowered him. Kronos defeated the creator of the universe in a one-on-one fight, same as Asura, and Kratos killed Kronos. Add in the clear numerical comparison of Chakravartin, Ragnarok, and Yggdrasil, and Kratos takes the edge in power.
But hey, Capcom, if you give us Asura's Wrath 2, we'll try this again.
That'd be pretty
Okay, maybe don't make promises.
Yeah.
Maybe don't make promises like that.
The winner is Kratos.
But
Oh, that's fun.
what if...
Wait, what if?
Alternate ending.
Show me. Show me.
Oh god! What if he woke the fuck up? What if he locked the fuck in?
Oh, so this is where the extra animation is. Oh, hey, I remember that.
Oh.
Oh god, this is a long ass quick time event.
Oh no, I remember. I know that that's
It
based off
needs
the.
a lot.
That's based off the. That's based off the Chakravartin ending hit. Oh, hey, look,
man.
there she is. That's cute. That's nice. That's a nice ad.
This is.
And that concludes my pitch for Asura's Wrath 2. The end.
Okay.
He's real. He's real.
He's so real.
true.
And yeah, next time.
Oh my god, look.
Down.
He did the eyebrow raise.
Subscribe and join as a member to
Aw.
see more
So
Death
peak
Battle. Thanks for
cinema.
watching.
I love it. No, it's like he did the eyebrow raise, and I also love how it's like, hey, look, Kratos, hey, look, Kratos, it's me, Spawn. I'm gonna go fight Ghost Rider now.
Is that true?
Oh.
To be honest, I hadn't thought about that before. But yeah, they're both getting a run back, one after the other.
It's funny.
Admittedly, it does sort of make me wonder if they were briefly considering just doing Kratos Spawn again,
I doubt. No.
since they had all the research together.
No.
Nah.
They have had
You
this
never know.
on the polls for a while. So, safely saying no. Anyway, it was good. Honestly, the animation was not necessarily up to the heights I expected, but the money shots were very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah,
have
well,
to
it had-
reconsider this to see exactly how I feel about it, but I
had a
hold
lot of
no qualms with it because it had what I wanted. It had what I was here for, and thus
It had-
I am
it-
pleased.
it is weird. It has a lot more heart, which, I mean, I guess that's
what
like
I-
that's
That's what
important.
I want
yeah.
in versus content. That's what I'm here for, personally.
I know, and it had so much heart to it, and I'm like, it's funny to say that with characters like Kratos and Asura, but there's just so much heart to it, and I like the music choices for it especially too.
Yes.
Yeah.
It captured the parts I wanted. The high energy, the screaming, everything
Lots of screaming,
about that.
lots and lots of screaming.
I
Let
needed
me
the slow
actually
bits
check.
as well. It's what I appreciate about these characters beyond just their initial burst of outrage.
I'm just curious, how long did the fight end up being? Was
I
their
think, like,
6-minute
6
estimate correct? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. So 6 minutes plus the alternate ending, which was like an extra 40 seconds, more or less. Yeah, something like that. Actually, more than 40 seconds. Yeah, the alternate ending was like a full minute of animation, so I'm wondering where the extra 2 ended up going. Maybe
it was.
DA will post it.
Wait. How long did you say it was?
They did cut a
main-
portion off the intro of the fight.
Yeah,
For sure.
assuming that the intro was originally going to have all of the stuff from the teaser, I guess, then that would be a decent chunk as well. But the main bulk of the animation was just over 6 minutes, and then the alternate ending was another minute on top of that.
Yeah.
So,
that's around
we are
7.
still missing a little bit that I'm curious about.
Yeah. He did specifically say the 9 minutes was counting for everything he animated. So
Yeah, but that again,
That- I
so
would-
that would
see,
that would
so-
include the little bit of the opening, but I don't think that wasn't 2 minutes long. So we're still missing something in the middle there that I'm curious about. But I'm sure he will post it after a bit
Lord
of time has
Kratos.
passed.
Lord Kratos, save me.
And yeah, I don't have many strong thoughts on Kratos. Or sorry, I don't have many strong thoughts on Spawn versus Ghost Rider though. I know that one is actually decently debatable, but I feel like Ghost Rider will win. That's my hunch.
I love comics.
He did the eyebrow raise in the trailer. It's so cinema.
But yeah, I imagine Ghost Rider will
My
win,
thought-
but Spawn, I know when you give him literally everything, becomes God.
My thoughts on Ghost Rider versus Spawn as a matchup in an episode start and end with the phrase, "It's just really cool, man."
It's just kind of cool.
That's
Yeah.
all my thoughts on it.
Ultimately, in my head, I just can't imagine Spawn resisting Penance Stare. I can't imagine him having any precedence for surviving something like that. And he definitely has a lot of sins and regrets, so I also don't think he would be immune to it outright.
So, since we're honing in on runbacks so much, Lobo versus the Mask, win. Who would really win?
I'm good.
What would you
Honestly-
rather, Lobo versus Moria?
As far as runbacks go, the ones that I see the most. Well, obviously we're getting one of them later on.
Yes.
But Spider-Man 2099 and Batman Beyond is one where it wasn't even
That'd be so
on
awesome.
the rematch poll,
It should have been.
but so many people want it purely because of
Including
Spider-Verse.
me.
Let's be honest. All right.
I'm still
well,
sort of in it for the Batman Beyond part.
That's fair. That's fair. The main reason its popularity spiked, though, is because of Spider-Verse. Anyway.
I acknowledge that I should maybe watch more than the first film at some point.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's a problem with waiting for the third one to be, on its way. Because this wait period has been kind of brutal. Anyway, yeah. If you guys like this video, you can like. If you didn't dislike.
And what?
But either way, we'll see you in the next video. Maybe not
Talk
as
about
angry as
brutal!
this time. Except we weren't
Wow,
angry,
wow,
so
wow,
the joke
wow,
doesn't
wow.
work.
Whoa. So, like, hypothetically, what if there's a button prompt that says "Shut up, Lord Kratos"? What then?
Uh-oh.